So here's the deal. A lot of you are just starting college. You are either moving into your dorm this week or next week, or you've already moved into your dorms, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about college. Maybe this will be helpful for you if you are moving back to college this week or next week. First of all, I am so excited for you because college is an awesome, awesome time in your life. It is a time of exploration and finding out more about who you are and finding new friends and learning. So many great things happen in college. But I also understand if you're nervous if you're just moving into college. The thing about college is that everyone is going to a new place. If you've moved away from your family for the first time, away from your hometown, into this new place, you're living on your own, it is natural and normal to be nervous. There is no 18-year-old that I've ever talked to or person moving away to college that wasn't a little bit nervous about living on their own or making friends or what it was gonna be like. So it is totally natural and normal to be nervous, and it is okay. But there's a couple of things that I wanted you to keep in mind as you begin this exciting journey of going to college. The first thing is that college is not a time for fitting in. College is a time for you to be you. And if you don't know who you is, to find out who you are. There's a lot of things in college that are going to shape who we are. It is a choice that each of us gets when we go to college, is to be who we are, go in being our genuine, authentic selves, or to try and be someone that we know that we're not in order to fit into a certain group of friends, or to get a certain guy to like us, or to fit into our dorm life, dorm community, etc. College is the time for you to find out who your authentic self is. Those people who want to make you into some person or shape you into the person that they think you want to be, forget about them. There is no time for people like that, because the cool part about college is that there are so many people to meet. There's so many different people and so many different kinds of clubs and groups and all different kinds of stuff that you can be friends with. And if there are people who don't like who you are, or don't think you're cool enough or whatever, this and that, move on. There are so many people out there who will, love you for you, who share the same common interests, who share the same values, and what's important to them. And if people are trying to fit you into some certain box or get you to fit in with them, or you're tempted to be someone you're not in order to fit in with people, it's a dangerous place and not what college is about. College isn't about fitting in. It's about you being you and staying true to who you are. The second thing I've learned reflecting on my time in college is to remember the power of my no's and my yeses, and especially to remember the power of the word no. I talked to a lot of young women in college, and I saw it myself in my own life and in the life of my friends. A lot of people allowing themselves to being talked into things that they didn't want to do in their life, whether that was their social choices or the choices of their career and the major that they were going to choose and the classes they were going to pick, whether that was with a boyfriend or a friend or a certain group of friends. People, especially in college, I feel like I watched in my own life and I watched in the lives of other people that they forget that they can say no to things that they don't want to do, and that they hold the power. They hold that power in their heart and in their life. They control their own lives, and sometimes they just begin to let other people control their life, and they forget that they can say no to things. So remember the power of the word no, and remember the power of your yeses. Everything that you say yes and no to has a direct effect and consequence in your life, both positive and negative, and you hold that power. And too many people give that power away to let other people persuade them. Too many people give that power away. So it's important as you begin your journey in college to remember the power of the word no, as well as the word yes in your life. Next is dating. You are in college now, and dating is a whole different game than high school. There's not going to be any promposals or, small, 11th grade gossip about who you're talking to or this and that, whatever. You deserve to be pursued. Women mature faster than men, and you're going to find in college that maybe you hoped that the guys would be more mature than they were in high school. Some of them will be, many of them won't be. You deserve to be pursued, and you deserve to be taken out on dates. And I understand that you know, money doesn't grow on trees in college, and we're not making a lot of money, and guys aren't making a lot of money. But going to eat frozen yogurt, going to Menchie's doesn't cost all that much. And it is the least a guy could do would be to ask you to go to yogurt or to dinner or a movie or whatever in order to take you out on a proper date and get to know you in the proper way. A lot of relationships in college start by just like hanging out, and we live in the same dorm and we're part of the same group of friends, and then all of a sudden you're boyfriend and girlfriend because we like each other. No, keep the bar high. Men will reach it. Boys will not. And you don't want to be spending your time dating boys because you deserve the best, in case you forgot. Also, don't be overly concerned with getting any certain boy to like you or getting in a relationship because you see everyone else doing that. If it happens, wonderful. If it doesn't, there are so many wonderful things to do in college and learning about who you are and great friends to be made. There's plenty of time to date in college, and there is even more time to date when you get out of college. Next thing is partying. So much of the college experience centers around partying, and this idea that, you know, parties are the only thing you can do in college, and you go to these things and it's so much fun and it's what everyone does. Not true. I made a video a little while ago, you know, is it bad to go to parties? You can watch that, but so much of the college experience centers around this, and I saw so many of my friends and people I knew lose themselves in this party scene in college. There are so many things to do other than go to parties in college. It's crazy. And if you don't want to get into that scene, find people and be patient to find people who don't want that for their lives either. There are actually people you'll find in college who are there to study and to grow in themselves and who they are and really like go after their career. There are people who are so hungry for success and for growth, and they don't got time for that. I survived college without going to parties, without ever being drunk once in college, and I was just fine. And I learned so much, and I got a great degree in journalism. Lastly, remember your worth. Do not for a second forget how valuable and worthy and loved you are in the midst of the craziness of college. Hopefully this is helpful advice as you go back to college or move away to college. Know that I believe in you and that I'm praying for you, and you can do it.